Hi guys, my name is Mark Lloyd Corsami.
And my name is Alvin Garcia Dao.
In today's video, we are going to discuss about the history of educational technology. And to begin with, let us first discuss what is educational technology. Educational technology is basically the study and ethical practice of facilitating learning and improving performance by creating, using, and managing appropriate technological processes and resources. It includes, but is not limited to, software, hardware, as well as internet applications and activities. The use of technology in the process of learning and teaching has improved the way in which students learn throughout the years. Have a look at the influence of technology in education in our environment. In 1700s, or most popularly known as the Stone Age, people knew how to make a picture to represent an object. Examples are cave dwellers painted pictures of animals in the walls of their caves. And followed by the 15th century, the famous Johann Gutenberg invented the printing press. Technological innovations, including the development of textbooks, blackboards, and the improvement of pen and ink, were seen in the 19th century. In the medieval Europe, monks made books and told manuscript books by writing on parchment and pens made from wood.
There are two contributors in the history of the development of educational technology. First is Edward Thorndike, who formulated the scientific theory of learning, and John Dewey were contributors in the formulation of the scientific method, respectively. Thorndike gave emphasis to the use of empirical investigation as a basis for an organized process of learning. Dewey introduced a method of instruction in terms scientific method in broad terms. Now, let's proceed to the roles of visual in instruction. Provide a concrete referent for ideas. Iconic. More easily to be remembered as compared to words, just like an apple. The visual image of an apple is the referent of the word apple. And for the audiovisual media, by 19 By 1920, visual media became widely accepted. Then came to the publication of audiovisual media text. In 1926, educational films were used as instructional media, and in 1927, Ritchie wrote a program learning through a machine which tested and confirmed a learning text.
In 40,000 BC, the earliest form of animation was created in Ordovician period around 40,000 BC in caves around the world. Most famous in France by painting images on the wall and ceilings. They believe they move with the flickering of fire. And in 389 BC, the founding of the Academy by Plato begins a new movement in education. And in 1453, Johannes Gutenberg, the first printing press, he was able to invent this kind of technology. Gutenberg's Bible, New York Publicity Library, brought by James Lennox in 1847. It was the first copy to be acquired by the United States. In 1635, it was the founding of the first public school in the U.S., Boston Latin School. In 1862, Christopher Latham Scholes invented the Buffalo History Museum. By 1944, Grace Hopper is responsible for the term bug for a computer fault. She is a girl inventor. In 1967, Texas Instruments develops the first handheld calculator. During 1968, Douglas Engelbart introduces a prototype of the computer mouse, the X and Y position indicator for a display system. In 1971, Intel develops 4004, the first microprocessor chip. Altair sold in 1975, the first personal computer. It is a kit that must be assembled. Apple Computer is formed in 1976 and sells 50 Apple I. 1972, the microcomputer revolution begins.
1977, Stephen Jobs and Steve Wozniak, Ronald Wayne, iPod, iPhone, iMac, up to the present. (1984), Dell Computer is founded by Michael S. Dell. On 2005, Discovery Education Streaming brings video to the classroom. Finally, on 2008, iPad revolutionized the way education is delivered.
And for the conclusion, educational technology can lead to the following: increase student attention and interest in the material, increase standardized text course, increase higher order thinking in students, and lastly, increase future life success for students. Thank you for watching this video.
And we hope that you learned something new throughout the discussion. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comment section.
Please hit the like and subscribe button.
Bye-bye!